League of Legends, a game that drives me to the borders of insanity and back. A game that I am absolutely terrible at, so bad and so toxic that I had to uninstall it. However, thank you very much to the mod marketplace and thank you very much to Hearts of Iron 4, I can now play League of Legends indirectly. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be jumping into the Runeterra League of Legends mod, and as you can see, it is still very, very early access with only one nation with focuses. So, without further ado, I'm not going to bore you. For a very stress-free, toxic-free League of Legends experience, let's jump into Demacia in Runeterra. Before we do jump in and start off, I do want to give you guys a bit of disclaimer. Although I play LoL from time to time, I'm not exactly a League of Legends lore nut. Literally, all my knowledge of League of Legends lore comes from the music videos that they do for promos. That's as far as my knowledge goes. So if I miss something or I don't quite understand something properly, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Starting off with leaders of certain nations, there are three that really come to mind. We have Demacia with King Jarvan III, which is us. We have Avarosa with Ashe, my main. And then we have Noxus, led by Swain, the person who is the giant headache that bodies me every single game. With our starting army, we also have three generals. We have Andan Yasani, Quinn of Uendale, and Garen Crownguard, who I tried to use, but I'm absolutely blooming useless at. Melee is not my forte. But we're going to put Garen in charge of the troop and send him on his merry way to the Arbormark. Let's go with Arbormark. Yeah, let's go give them some regards. Looking at the focus tree, it tells a story, and that story is a political one of fix the country before the mages explode and blow you all to hell. That seems to be the pretty much seems to be the consensus. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to blitz through this to try and stop any uprisings or anything that will happen. As you can see, rebellion states will start firing events relating to their compliance. That's not good. Don't like that. Mages, chill out, please. Okie dokie, so it seems like things are getting quite interesting. Mage insurrection. The mages in Demacia have grown restless with their suppressed position in society. In many states across the nation, there is a growing resistance movement that seeks to undermine our government. That's not good. Is there a way to get rid of that? Investigate the demons. I feel like I've got something else to worry about now. Okay, so I finished the Mage Seeker's influence focus, and it's given me this. Mage Seeker influence. The Mage Seekers have grown in influence, and the anti-mage sentiment spreads in the higher ups of Demacia. How can we shape their power? Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what is right to do here, as I want the mages to take over. Why? The leader of the mages is Lux, the person who is the absolute greatest headache in all of League experiences for me. Her and Swain. Yo, if I'm facing Swain, I need one headache to face the other. I want to try and get the mages in power. That and, magic is kind of cool. Now, as previously mentioned, this mod is still, very bare bones. But one thing I would like to see, especially with the research, is how certain mods like, I think it was End of the Beginning or End After the Beginning, and as well as mods like Equestrian War, how they have custom tech. I'd really like there to be a custom mage tree. I feel like a custom mage tree, so where you can maybe change to have mages as your main infantry unit. I feel like that'd be really, really nice. I feel like that'd be a super cool touch. Again, I don't really know the tech in the universe of League of Legends. I'm pretty sure it's literally magic / steampunk / medieval, based upon the different characters there are. But again, I feel like, you could really do a lot with this mod, especially in the way of customization and making it very, very unique. It has potential 100%. And so a major event has happened. The question of Sylas, the execution of Sylas. A low-born mage, Sylas of Dregborn was once a tool of the Mage Seekers who utilized his ability to find mages. After he proved uncontrollable with his powers, he was jailed, never to be seen again. He must be executed as soon as possible, and let his execution be a lesson to all mages in Demacia. If this event fired without you completing the corresponding focus, that means the rebellion has finally forced your hand. Good luck. I didn't do that. That didn't happen. The event didn't fire. I chose to let this happen. Sylas escaped? Oh no. Okay. Demon found. Oh no. So now we have demons on the loose and Sylas on the loose. I don't think that this is going well. I'm going to go for all mages. Let's go mages. mages. Woohoo! Okay, so the demon strikes. Oh, the horror! Oh, we must counter this evil. Counter that damn evil. Right, Silas escaped. During the execution, Silas was able to still Luxana, Crownguard's magic, while she lay in sorrow for the seemingly helpless man. The raw power surged through his veins, blah, blah, blah. Now has to follow in mages throughout the city. What should we do? For Demacia, a nation in turmoil, or for all mages? I'm going to go for all mages. I'm 100% for all mages. I'm now the Great Mage Rebellion? That's awesome! Also, by the way, these exist on the map. There are like 3 buildings on this map, and I don't know what they are, but they seem pretty cool. There's this one here. If I go up north to Frostguard, there is one there. And if I come all the way down to Noxus, there is one here. But this one, for some reason, reminds me of Lord of the Rings. I don't know why. Maybe it looks a little similar to the tower. I have no idea. So this is interesting. I start with 41 divisions. That's 2 armies worth, and then the main Demacians remain with their 1 army. But their army is behind enemy lines. So if I press play like that, oh no, oh wait, I can get them. I can get them before they rout. Yes, oh my god, this is awesome. Hold on. Who are my generals? Silas and Sirius. Why so serious? I'm sorry. And let it be so. Demacia changed their status to declare war on us. My troops are gonna push like crazy. Hopefully we don't incur too many losses. We do have 600k manpower though, which is far more than I ever had with Demacia. Hopefully this goes well. Well, it seems like things have got interesting once more. I completed my focus, which says bring the fight to Garen, of which we did, and now it says testing Garen. We have defeated Garen, one of the proudest warriors in Demacia, in close combat. We now have the unique position to decide whether or not we spare him, as killing him would significantly hurt the Demacian war effort, but Lux will probably stop working with us. I'm gonna spare him because although he will be allowed to lead the Demacian armies, they will still be shaken from his defeat. They'll get the -10 war support and we maintain Lux. But if we say yes, they will be significantly weakened, which is good for us, but we don't get Lux's assistance. So I'm going to spare him. You know, who knows? Maybe in the future we can use him as an ally if Lux can convince him. I'm going to confront the prince. We've already killed the king. Let's kill the prince. And now it seems like it's time for another decision, to spare or to kill. Besting Jarvan, the warrior king himself, has fallen. The leader of one of the most powerful states on the continent. The continent is now at our whim. We can decide to spare or kill him, and either way it will be devastating to the royal court. I can't English. What's wrong with me? You know, I've just read this. If I kill him, Demacia weakened, but he gets saved by a great protector. Now, again, like I said, my League of Legends knowledge ain't that great. But I remember in the music video for one of the season's finales, I don't remember which finals it was, but Lux was using her magic and she called upon a giant freaking golem. I am not fighting that. No way, no way. I am good. Spare him. Okay, so I've just completed the last of the main focuses that I can do. I can't move any further until I've got them closer towards 50% surrender progress. Until that happens, I'm going to work on my industry. However, I did do this focus, Confront the Prince, which obviously we did, and then I completed the Rise Up focus, which allowed me this. I now have 4 random mages, which probably won't last long, but they've appeared on the eastern flank. So with that, I am just going to try and take back Demacia City, because I just saw this. Oh my god, what's happened? And after a long old grind and getting my equipment, I finally have capitulated Demacia. I'm going to take it all because it's what I'm owed. The Treaty of Great Demacia City is done, which means after this focus tree I can go down this line here, which is it's not over till it's over. Total victory, where I turn everything into cores, and then a new Demacia, which I'm looking forward to doing. The Great Mage Rebellion was successful. I do now have equipment. It just took forever to get it. Oh, good god. 995. Throw a 1 in front of that and that's my birth year. Bro, I'm getting old. So fast forward 5 years into the year 1000, and I'm about to go to war, and it is a justified war, not a claim. I only get 1 claim from this tree, and that's to take out Reichenland. or Rienland. I've completed the focus tree. I've cored everything. You know, I get factories and everything. Everything's gravy. It just doesn't seem to change or update the tree, nor do we change back to Demacia or the magic or the mage nation of Demacia or something like that. It's just staying this. Again, I'm not surprised. We are still very, very, very early days of this mod. So to have some fun, you know, try and make nicer borders for a thumbnail and all that fun stuff. I'm just going to go cleaning. I'm going to go after Arbormark. I'm going to go after Reisenland, and just all these little nations in between. Not the ones that are being fathered by Noxus, because that is not something I want to be dealing with. But I'm just going to have some fun and let it be and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. And there you go. 9 more years into the future in 1009, and the Great Mage Rebellion has finished its expansion. Out of all my enemies, Ash was the hardest to deal with, just because she was so tanky and she had a high surrender limit. But before we do move on to close, there is just some things I want to quickly point out. And both of these things both show that the developer definitely does want to do customization on a great level. For example, if I were to go over here and go for an interwar armored truck, yeah, it's 169,000 days in the future. And if I also look at my trade goods, as you can see, we've got wood, iron, hexite, stone, runes, and coal. So very, very customized in the future. I hope I will be keeping an eye on this without a doubt. I want to see more. I want to see next a Noxus custom tree. I think that'd be quite nice. Shurima would be quite nice too. And then obviously Ionia with Aurelia would be pretty damn nice too. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this. Again, the mod is still very early doors. It is still bare bones in comparison to the more fleshed out mods, but I am really, really looking forward to this. I'm really excited, and I see this as my way into playing League of Legends consistently without having to deal with the toxic game itself. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe, share with friends, grow for the channel, all that fun stuff. And tune in next week where we return to Equestria at War. Till then, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you around. Ta-da!